so much for joining me today for another video. So today I will be doing a natural glam look as shown on my face right here, as requested by my special lovely beauty fan member Yana. Her first name's Derry, last name's Yana. At least I think so. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, Derry. So this is the look that I was wearing in basically two of my Sephora favorites lip kit videos. I believe the Give Me Some Bold Lip as well as the fall edition of Give Me Some Nude Lip kits, and that's the look I was wearing. And in one of those, I believe Derry wanted me to recreate this look. This is pretty simple and still a little glamorous and classy and chic. So this is so friendly for those of you that are neutral lovers that like a little bit less but perfectly enhanced and perfectly beautiful. I'm so excited to finally be putting out a video for my neutral and natural lovers. So I hope you guys enjoy this and can recreate it with me. I have been doing a lot of colorful looks lately on my channel, so it's nice to kind of change pace and do a neutral look. Don't get me wrong, I do neutral looks like all the time. I rarely wear color. I would only wear color if it was like on a special occasion. Obviously this channel, this beauty channel, serves two purposes. First of which is to make you guys feel beautiful, because you guys really are, and you better believe it. And the second is basically a creative outlet for me. When my work is very technical and not very artistic, I get to express all of my creativity and artistic abilities here on my channel and not be sorry about it because it's my channel. So this look is super duper easy to create. I'm kind of sorry that I created a whole video on this look, but because it was requested by my lovely beauty fan member, I definitely had to film this video. By the way, if you are new, welcome! I'm so excited to have you here on my channel. I do encourage you to join the Breath of Beauty family because we really are a good bunch, I promise. Alright, so if you want to know how I got this look, very simple yet chic and natural yet neutral and beautiful, then keep on watching. Alright guys, I wanted to let you know that I already did my brows because they take forever to do on camera. I'm gonna just prime my face using my Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. Just dot that all over my face and work it onto my skin. This primer just basically really helps to smooth out my skin and create that perfect base for the foundation to go over to make it look really flawless. Now I'm taking my Makeup Forever HD or Ultra HD foundation. Gonna give it a good shake and just pump one pump onto my hand. I don't know how many pumps you guys use, but I use like 1 to 2 pumps. Just dot that all over, and with my Real Techniques blending sponge, I'm just gonna blend it all into perfection, of course. And yeah, I usually use just one layer of foundation. It really depends on how many layers you like to use, but I personally like using one. Just blending that down my neck a little bit to make everything cohesive, and now it's time for concealer. First, I'm taking the Colourpop shade Light 20 and applying that just to areas where I want to highlight. And next, I'll be using medium 30 just for areas that I want to just conceal some of my red spots or some dark spots, and just blend that all together with that beauty sponge again. I'm still so in love with the way that these concealers blend. It's so easy, these are so fluid, and I feel like they just blend into my skin like butter. Time to set everything now with loose translucent powder. I'm just using the LA Girl one, and I'm just setting under the eyes, everywhere I put concealer, and just basically lightly all over my face so that my face doesn't melt away. And can't forget my smile lines because they crease like crazy. Now I'm just gonna prime my eyes and get them ready to do some shadow work. Basically, I'm just spreading the primer all over my eyes, blending it with my finger, and this not only helps my shadow last, but it makes it look more vibrant as well. Now I'm gonna take my NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette and taking the light matte creamy shade, I'm gonna set my primer so that any shadow I put down doesn't end up skipping because it's a little damp or wet. I don't know. Now I'm taking the lightest warm bronzer color and I'm actually using it as an eyeshadow. And I feel like this is super easy. If you have a bronzer, you can do this look. I'm basically treating this as a transition color. I'm just blending it all over my crease area and kind of diffusing it upwards towards my brow bone. Now taking the darker, warmer bronzer shade, I'm gonna add that just below where I put that initial bronzer color down and just add more depth and a little more sultry look. I'm still using light fluffy motions for this though, it's not like a super concentrated color placement. Next I'm taking a Colourpop Supershock shadow. It's like a pale gold / champagne shimmery color. And I'm adding that onto any space where I kind of left blank and didn't add that bronzer color. And it really just adds a nice little shimmer to the eyes and pulls the look together. Now going back to the contour palette, I'm gonna add the darkest bronzer shade I have just a little bit to the outer corners to deepen it up and give it a little more oomph. And I'm gonna start working on the lower lash line as well, adding those same bronzer transition colors to the bottom lash line and kind of smoke it out a little bit just to balance out the top and the bottom of my eyes. Going back to the Supershock shadow, I'm just gonna highlight the inner corners and just make my inner corners pop. Gotta line my eyes now, give it a little subtle wing. I'm using, of course, a Japanese liquid eyeliner, what's new? And I'm lining the inner corners just so that the falsies lash band doesn't look super unnatural on my eyes. Time to contour this face. You guys, I used too much. I forgot how densely packed this brush is and how much product it picks up. So it kind of looks a little crazy on camera, but in person it doesn't look as crazy. Nonetheless, I did fix it later, so don't worry, it looks a little bit crazy, but I do fix it later. Gotta get that forehead chiseled out and bronzed up and beautiful. See, I told you guys I'd fix it. I'm taking that beauty sponge I was using earlier and just lightly going over the bronzed area just to kind of tone it down a little bit because, yes, it was looking crazy. Time to highlight the face. I'm using the Colourpop Pressed Powder Highlighter in the shade Here Kitty Kitty. It's been my favorite highlighter lately. I've been reaching for it so much. Do you see that glow? It's gorgeous. I also like adding some to the forehead because I feel like it gives my face a little more dimension and not make my forehead look so flat. And of course, you can't forget to highlight the nose because it's very important. Now I'm taking a NARS Velvet Lip Glide and just applying that to my lips. It's a very beautiful pinky muted color and it's super natural, and that basically completes the look, you guys. By the way, I'm so in love with this lip product. Alright, so this is the completed look. Obviously, you saw it at the beginning of this video. I hope you guys found it useful. I mean, you guys saw how simple this was to create, right? I hope you guys can recreate it and have fun with it and just really enjoy yourself with your makeup. Again, if you're new, I'm so glad that you're watching till the end of this video to find my outro here. I do encourage you again to join the Breath of Beauty family if you haven't already at the beginning of the video. And if you do, don't forget to click on the notification bell to make sure you're not missing out on any of my future videos. Also, feel free to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, or Snapchat if you're at all curious about what I'm up to on a day-to-day basis. With all of that said, you guys know what's coming. Remember, you guys, you are beautiful, amazing, and so spectacular. No matter what anybody else tries to tell you, and just please remember that I'm always rooting for you, and I'm so grateful that we are friends. Alright guys, thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you in my next one. Bye! Mwah.